Hello there, this is Tim talking to you guys about The Hobbit in high frame rate 3D. So this is a review of just the high frame rate portion of the film. I've done other reviews already on The Hobbit itself in its IMAX version. Today I'm just going to be talking about what it's like to watch this in the high frame rate version. So first off, it was a good experience. I did not think it was a poor experience or anything like that. I thought it was very good use of the technology and a good starter film to get this world into this high frame rate technology here. So first off, the Warner Brothers logo was very noticeably that was not optimized for this new format, and you could noticeably see clouds not shifting as fluid things as they should have been. So that was the first thing that just was kind of weird for me. Going into it, there were a couple things I noticed. First off, there are a few scenes that seem like the actors were moving way too fast. That it wasn't lifelike, so to speak. They were just moving really fast, too fluidly, things like that. When Bilbo picked up the book out of his chest, that was the first scene that I noticed that was kind of like that, where it was too fluid. That might have been my eyes adopting to that frame rate. As throughout the movie, less and less of that stood out, that was a thing. So I think on second viewing, perhaps that might not even be noticeable to me. That what the end result of this technology was for me was the scenes. There were a lot of scenes that it was just as good as the regular 3D, that I didn't notice any improvement there, but the scenes that really made use of it, the action scenes, the scenes that needed that extra kick, that really shines with the technology, really does make a big difference. That made it much more exciting to watch, a better experience to watch. So I think overall this technology is great in that the fact that there's scenes that the normal scenes, the ones that they're just sitting around talking, that one, it doesn't affect those scenes negatively. Whereas the only thing it does for me is it improves the scenes that would benefit from it. So I think it's a great technology that Peter Jackson's adopting here. I didn't notice the movie magic going away, as people have been saying. That did not happen for me. What happened was the scenes that needed it, or were benefited from it. The scenes that didn't benefit from it, they were the same for me. I didn't notice movie props being movie props. I noticed them being just as they were in the other version of the 3D film. So I think this is a great technology. I'm excited to see this in the next two Hobbit films, and I'm excited to see what other directors do with it. And I'm also excited to see, is this going to be a format that is playable in the home theater? Is this a Blu-ray thing we'll be able to use? What will be the home theater scenario for using this? So I'm excited, and those are just my initial impressions on The Hobbit in 3D and the high frame rate version. My last version I want to see is 2D. So I've seen IMAX 3D, I've seen high frame rate. Now it's time for 2D viewing, and I'll see that in a couple weeks and let you know my thoughts there. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more movie videos.